Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Tyrone back with Tech Life. So in this video, I'm going to do some more Verizon testing. For those of you who saw the video this morning, that was a site without C-band. So that's just me being straightforward. Verizon sites need C-band. They need C-band desperately. And that's due to their poor holdings, anything sub 2 gigahertz, right? For my market, it's even worse. They don't even have PCS in this market. So we're just riding on band 13, which has been cut down to 5x5 because of interference. We're riding on AWS 1 at 15x15. So they don't have like a full wideband channel, which many consider to be 20x20. So they need C-band on every site. And I got to assume Verizon having the most customers, they're going to need C-band on all of their sites. Like 99% of towers anywhere are probably going to need C-band for better performance. So in this video, what I'm going to do, I'm going to do a comparison, right? So the site that you're going to see here, this is a site that Verizon converted back when they bought Alltel. So this sector has the radio 8863 that is passive. I think the passive antenna for C-band, and it's AT8R. So a lot of sites here have two sectors that are ATAR, and then there's one random sector at some sites that have a massive MIMO. So in this video, I'm going to compare the two to see how differently they perform, right? Just so you can get a sense, and I'll share in the next clip the massive MIMO panel on the same tower. So this sector is the ATAR. As you guys can see, performance is great, much better than the site without C-band, as you guys can see. But let's see how much better 64T64R perform on the massive MIMO. So this equipment you just saw does not have massive MIMO. So 848 on the down, 79 on the up, which is perfectly fine. So I don't think Verizon is really too concerned with the downgrade, right? If the massive MIMO in the next clip performs just that much better, you guys are going to call that a downgrade. I already know you're going to say, whoa, this ATAR equipment is a downgrade, probably has less range, etc., right? But I don't think Verizon engineers are too concerned, because even with this performance that you see now, it's enough to do FWA. All your consumers on the mobile side can do any tasks that they need to do on this connection, right? So then the point that I brought up becomes more serious, right? It needs C-band. Verizon needs C-band on all sites and sectors. They need it desperately. More so for my market because of our poor holdings, sub 2 gigahertz. But I'm positive in the tier 2, tier 3 markets, they're going to need C-band on all sites. So stay tuned for the next clip, and we'll test the sector that has the massive MIMO panel. So we can see, this is also, by the way, this is one fiber. This is a one fiber market. So Verizon controls their own fiber on about 96 or 97% of sites. This one being one fiber. So enjoy the next clip, and we'll see how the massive MIMO performs. Okay, I'm now in the sector that has the massive MIMO. 6449 with the radio built in. This one is 64T64R compared to the one we just tested that was ATAR. So I'm gonna share this with you guys on the sector. There is the massive MIMO radio in the middle there for this Verizon tower, and let's see how it performs. Let's take a look here and see the performance. It should perform better. There should be a huge boost in speed, and it should perform better. Theoretically, if we're looking at the the capacity output, the equipment, how much more premium it is, how much more it can handle on the same sector, we should get better performance. And as you can see, we got well over a gig. So, and we'll run a second test to kind of let everything sink in, but you can already see better performance. You can already see the better performing, what the better performing equipment and radio is in this instant. So we're not going to sugarcoat that, right? We're going to be honest about it. The ATAR equipment is definitely a downgrade, likely cheaper, but with the interference problems with Mexico and some of the carriers there on the C-band, it's what Verizon had to go with. So, but as you guys can clearly see, it's just much better performing on the sector. Let me pull the phone out. Second, let's hold it up to closer to the sector. Maybe we'll get even better performance. Yeah, so you guys can clearly see what the better performance is on the equipment, right? The ATAR, I haven't hit a gig. I even tested it before making the video, and I didn't hit a gig. So, and close to 100 megabits. So you guys can clearly see the comparison, which has the better equipment, likely better range from this equipment too. So just wanted to share this with you guys. Again, C-band is needed for Verizon. You guys can clearly see that in the testing. If you're looking at non-C-band sites, and now you're getting the C-band, I mean, it's just a night and day difference. So just wanted to share that with you guys, and also share the performance difference that you're getting from the massive MIMO versus the ATAR. So let me know your thoughts in the comments. Like, share, subscribe. See you in the next one. Peace.